Hello everyone, welcome back for another video. This video is dedicated for Siemens users because I want to talk about Siemens interface. You probably know that whenever you finish with one sequence and then it automatically open the next sequence. For some this really bothers, for others it's okay, but nonetheless I will show you how you can avoid this or walk around so it won't open automatically. If you're interested, stick around, I'll show you. For those who are new, my name is Back again. I'm an MRI radiographer. So in my channel, I'm covering things from basic to advanced MRI topics, tutorials just like this one. If you have subscribed yet, considering doing so. In the protocols, you can set up the protocol very smart, efficient. So I'm going to show you how you can do it today to avoid the automatically opening. Let's go to the scanner and I'll show you. All right, currently we are at the XA platform interface. Doesn't matter, it works on the EE software as well. And the thing I want to show you, just follow me because it can be a little bit difficult in the beginning, but it's more like do it once, set, and then forget. So just the beginning will be a little bit difficult first time you do it, but when you understand, it's easy and it's very useful for those who are not working with MR every day. So everything is just set up, easy to use. All right. So this is just a standard brain protocol and I will show you what I mean. So let's position this T2. Okay, you can see the localizer here is not good because I have to do it in a hurry. Nonetheless, it will cover the whole brain and the T2 and also all that. But don't mind the localizer. Okay, we finished with the T2 positioning. We put go. And then you can see here, the flare doesn't open itself. So it doesn't open itself. That's exactly what I want to show you. You can overcome this, but if you double click that, it says here, please wait until calculation of previous step has been completed or close step by clicking cancel. You can close this step if you want to, and you can overdo this. So even though you don't have to sit to wait for the T2 to finish before you can proceed to the next step, you can overdo this. But the main part is that it doesn't open itself, which is good for some protocols. So I could just exit out and then suddenly, voila, I will have the opportunity now to position as I want. If you already X out on that specific sequence, that means that that message would never pop up again for the rest of this exam on that specific sequence. Let's see here. I cancel, I open it. You see it suddenly open itself. So you already put the cancel. MPR planning already here. So what is MPR? For this case, whenever the flare is finished, they automatically make these two plates, coronal and transverse. I can position those two plates as I want and it automatically, when I'm finished, do the reconstruction for me. So it saves time. So again, set up this efficiently and smartly. For the amperage, it's the same. Nothing open automatically. For the diffusion as well. And also for the spectroscopy, it's the same way. We know that for spectroscopy, we want to have most of the time gadolinium images, so you can see where it's enhanced for the tumor or so before you put on the spectroscopy. And it really bothers that sometimes it just pops out automatically and you have to take cancel and yeah, just more interactions which is not needed. Okay, we can also build now a protocol together. I'm going to build now a brain protocol routinely or show you what I do. So I just took a new program up in here. Just look for localizer to begin with. So after that, I put on a strategy. So we know that one protocol, let's say we have a routine protocol. In that routine protocol, which is a standard, and then you have something which is faster or a movement and so on and so on. So we can build a lot of strategy on that one specific routine protocol. It's up to you what you're doing. So let's go for T2. Just find one from the Siemens tree here and just drag it over just to show you what I do to overcome this automatically opening. 3D, let's find a flare. This is a dark fluid, this is a flare. So let's find a T1, 3D as well. Yeah, we can use a space, doesn't matter. And diffusion is gold, we need that. So there's a lot of diffusion here for different cases. So we just use the resolve. And PAT2, S2 is this SMS. Nonetheless, it's not the case here. This is the most important part. In the default mode right here, up in the corner default, you can see there are two things. Patient view, default add-ins. Patient view, this is the patient view, which means that it overcomes the whole protocol. Whatever you put in there, it overruns the whole protocol. However, in one specific sequences, you can overcome that again. It's a little bit difficult to explain there, but let me show you. So patient view. So you can see here I have available cardiac, angio, abdomen, and so on and so on. But do not worry. Many of those things cost money. Nonetheless, the basic patient view, you can do so much in there, which is free. And you can overrun everything and automatically open this, close that, and so on and so on. So we just use the basic patient view, which everybody has. So I double click on that one. So in here, I have the possibilities to overdo a lot of things. So back in the days, they called dot cockpit. Now they take my exam. Dot cockpit, dot stands for daily optimized throughput. Now it's my exam. And then GSP stands for graphic slice positioning. Doesn't matter what it stands for right now. It just show you. All right. So in here, I noticed that on the exit platform, I couldn't change the proceed to next. This is where you can choose to not open up. But nonetheless, this is for the whole protocol, but we can change this on each sequences. Okay. GSP. So graphic slice position. In here, you can choose if you want to have group graphics on. You can choose display ordering, image number like I did there. And you can choose to have your physio display on, like for cardiac, adjustment volume in the green box, open up automatically or close down automatically. There's a lot of things here. So this, what you control here, is every time you choose this protocol, this routine protocol, it will remember all the settings. Okay, so I'm happy now. What I'm going to do now is go into the default add-ins. In here is a lot of things here. But maybe whenever you open this, you don't see all of the kind of things here. But do not worry. What we are looking for is for the most basic generic views right there. With that, you can use it for so much. So for the 2D tubes per echo, we use generic views. We open that one. You can see these pop-ups right there. This is what first thing you see when you open the sequences. You can control whatever parameter you want to have here for the other radiographers not to be overwhelmed with a lot of protocols, a lot of parameters to change. Just have the most common parameters right here. So it will be easier for every radiographer to work. For those who are not used to work with MR. So adding configuration, guidance, you can have images here with explanation for a difficult exam. Parameters, this is where you choose it to have whatever you want. So you can go to advanced mode and then you can choose whatever you want to have it. Most of the things are available. And you can also, P stands for parameter. And then if you push the button there, it says T. T stands for text. You can write a short text there if you want to. And it will show up whenever the sequence is open. So where we're going to Q. This is where we have to do if you want things to not automatically open. Proceed to next. On image reconstruction finish. That means that the previous sequence must finish before the next sequence opens up. But like I showed, you can overdo this if you want to continue with your positioning, right? And not wait to the previous series to finish. Close that one. So that means that these generic views right here now have that function. And okay, I have a diffusion, which is 2D. I can drag and drop that one. So now it's done. So I have now two sequences, T2 and then diffusion, which not automatically opens. So if I have many other protocols, I just copy that over. For the spectroscopy, let me show you one thing. You can do that as well. Let's go for here. Let's go for just take one single box. Doesn't matter. I can drag it over. You can see already the Siemens have put the spectroscopy there. So let's open up. And you can see there's an explanation here how to use it. And it's needed add-ins right there. So it doesn't matter. We can go to add in configuration. We can go to Q. And you have the same possibilities here on image reconstruction finish. So the spectroscopy will not open itself up. For the 3D, I'm not going to use generic views. I'm going to use something else because I wanted my 3D to automatically do the reconstructions. So let's go make it easy. Let's go to the Brain Assist. That's a program right there from Siemens. In here, there's fully function setup of the My Exam cockpit. So whatever I'm using now, I'm finding a 3D. There's a 3D flare. Drag and drop that in for those two, and then I have ampere planning. Ampere planning is needed because whenever you finish with your flare, in this case, and you have the possibilities to automatically do the planning for you, make ampere, which is great, save times. So on image reconstruction finish, same there. And for the planning, you can see here you have the possibilities to choose the field of view, slice thickness, how many slices you want. Okay, instead of go in here and push the button on image reconstruction finish, just delete that one. You can see here it says normal, which is off. So I can just drag and drop, and it will overwrite that part. So now, okay. Because I knew that the flare is already finished, and I drag and drop to the T1 space and it will override it. So it's okay to go in and double check if it works. So like I said, it's more like set and forget. By that I mean, if you are happy with this one, you can copy this to every other protocol. So just the first time you have to do it correctly, and then it should work. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you find this video valuable. I know many of you guys have written comment, oh, why does the sequence just automatically opens? But now you have the answer to overcome that issue. Before we close up, I do have a question for you. Do you know about this function? If so, let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, don't forget to push the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you on the next video. Stay safe and take care. Peace out.